The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, also known as OSHA, announced the implementation of the Bloodborne Pathogens Standard in December of 1991. The standard's mission is to prevent injuries and protect the health of U.S. workers. In a nutshell, the Bloodborne Pathogens Standard imposes safety requirements on employers of workers who can become exposed to blood. One of the most effective ways to keep your employees safe is through training. Training usually involves a test at the end. For this reason, we compiled a list of bloodborne pathogen quiz questions that will test your knowledge. Hi everyone, I'm Elia from Tactics, and today I'm going to discuss 5 bloodborne pathogen quiz questions. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below. Also, hit that alert bell icon so when we post new helpful content, you get notified. What is the definition of bloodborne pathogens? Is it A, infectious microorganisms infiltrate human blood or other bodily fluids that carry diseases that people can transfer from one person to another? B, microorganisms in bodily fluids like tears, sweat, and saliva. They are infectious, and people can transmit them by sharing toilets or other computers. Or C, viral infections attack the respiratory system and can cause fever, chills, and headaches. The correct answer is A. Bloodborne pathogens can be in all bodily fluids and can transfer from one person to another. Epidemiology is A, the medical science behind tracking and controlling bloodborne diseases, B, the Bloodborne Pathogen Standard, C, the signs and symptoms that will show if the employee develops a BBP infection, or D, a layer of skin. The correct answer is A. It is the medical science that analyzes bloodborne diseases. What are the 3 most common bloodborne pathogens in the United States? Is it A, hepatitis B, syphilis, and Ebola, B, human immunodeficiency virus, hepatitis C, and hepatitis B, or C, malaria, Zika, and human immunodeficiency virus? The correct answer is B. The 3 most common bloodborne pathogens in the U.S. are the human immunodeficiency virus, hepatitis C, and hepatitis B. In an employer's exposure control plan, he or she needs to include a category called exposure determination. The best category is best described by which of the following? A, methods of which an employee decides how bad an exposure was. B, jobs and tasks with greater than normal risk of blood OPIM exposure. C, a mindset expected of your employer if he or she determines to avoid exposing employees. Or D, medical follow-up after the exposure. The correct answer is A. You need to determine how bad the exposure was. Which of the following is not an element of a successful exposure control plan? Is it A, providing hepatitis B vaccination to all potentially exposed employees? B, testing all employees for HIV to make sure they are not a danger to their coworkers? C, keeping a Sharps injury log to identify departments and procedures causing injuries? Or D, providing training to all workers that have occupational exposure to bloodborne pathogens? The correct answer is B. You do not have to test all employees for HIV. If you'd like to have the whole list of 40 bloodborne pathogen quiz questions, reach out to Tactics. And you've already made it this far into the video, so you might as well like it, share it, and comment below.